Kane Brown was talking about this. He's got this thing coming out later this year too. This experiment album's coming out, and he was discussing some of the racism that he faced in the past, and like he was like, I was running for my life. I thought people were gonna kill me and stuff. Like, have you experienced that? Have you seen that? Even like a little hint of it in your climb?
You know, it's one of them things where you hear things. You can feel a different type of treatment. But me, I just try to, kind of steer clear. Because I feel like for sure when I first came to Nashville in 07, chasing the country dream, one, you figured Darius' first single didn't come out till 08. So the only black guy in country music was Charlie Pride.
Right.
So then you
He's
figure.
a cool guy.
Yeah, I love Charlie.
Still at it.
Yeah. And then you figure there was no FGL, no Sam Hunt, no new sounding that Little Big Town has. So there was no like pop or sound of music. So I looked different and I sounded different. So at the same time, I don't really think it was, for me, the whole racism thing. I just think it was a lot of times when it's different, people kind of get scared because they don't know what to do. They're like, well, how do you work it? Do you not work it? Because a lot of times I feel like, we're, instead of being led by a courage and motivation, a lot of times we're led by fear. And I think that's a bad way to approach things. And there's been situations where I played at a concert. I remember, for instance, I played the Kid Rock Fish Fry. And I was nervous. I said, man, I'm not quite sure, man. Yeah. But I went out there, I played. It was awesome. I had a meet and greet line that lasted about an hour. Awesome. People came up to me and they loved the music. So it was cool, And I think no matter what you do or where you go, there's always people who aren't going to like your music. And people who aren't going to like you, but I just try to focus on people that do.
Yeah.
And that's just my...
Well, there's certain kind of people that deserve to be liked, and Jimmie's definitely, you're definitely one of them.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I think that you're smart with what you're doing with the meet and greet lines you're talking about and the Walmart stops and stuff, because one of the things that stood out to me about Jimmie when we first met you, I was like, hey, what should people know about you so that they kind of understand you? And you guys made a crack at me. And then we got this great story about you and your tightness with your grandmother.
Yeah.
Humanized you. Totally.
Yeah, man.
And then you go, damn, this dude with this awesome voice, also just a good dude. And then he's funny and fun on top of that.
Hey, man, I'm trying to be like Chuck Wicks when I grow up.
Well,
he's a role model to you
I don't know
only.
what that means. Or